All right, let's see what's going on. The end of Ice Spice. Why is it the end of Ice Spice, bro? What's going on with her?
So it's no secret that rappers come and go every single year. One moment an artist can be on top of the game, with everyone wanting a feature,
Where's Jack
and
Harlow?
the next they can be completely fallen off.
What technically was falling off? You know what I'm saying? I done made 30 million. I don't gotta do. Yo, do I gotta keep making music, bro? I don't need to, bro. I'm rich as shit.
Bro, asking your friends for validation is so embarrassing, bro. Do I gotta keep making music? I don't need to. That's so embarrassing, bro.
I don't need to make music.
That's so
I do
fucking
it because
embarrassing.
I know I still have fans.
And with that fall off, obviously comes
Ugly
a lot
God.
of scrutiny and public
Damn, Ugly God.
embarrassment.
Wait, Ugly God actually is ugly. Wait,
Fans.
And with that fall
hold on. Okay, I can see why. I can see why his name Ugly God. I can see why that's his name. I can see why that's his name.
off obviously comes a lot of scrutiny and public embarrassment.
I feel the
and the
sickness
saying
right
really
now.
is true that the quicker someone rises up, the faster they will likely fall back down to the bottom. There is a myriad of reasons
Love
for
the
this
baby,
phenomenon.
6ix9ine.
For one, we obviously live in the fast food era of media, from movies to music, and even videos and online content we digest on a daily basis. Most pieces of
There you
major
go, it's
media
never
now
on.
seem to lack a
Okay.
certain quality they possessed in the past. And I'm not necessarily just talking about from a budget standpoint. Today things seem more rushed, more formulaic, less thought out, and moments tend to
Ew,
come
what the fuck was that,
Today
bro?
things seem more rushed, more formulaic, less thought
What the hell is this,
out.
Rugrats? What is this? What is this, bro? What is this? What the fuck is this? When did this happen?
and moments tend to come and go
Ew.
faster than ever before. We live in an age of information and content overdrive, and with
What the
social
fuck is
media,
that?
anyone
That just made
and
me
everyone
mad.
can now go viral. And every day there are millions of people desperately yearning and grinding away to try and get themselves out there. Meaning when someone does make it,
Yo,
there is a
Slim
good chance
Shady.
that hundreds, if not thousands of people
Love you,
will
Coop.
try and replicate their success in some shape or form. And since most of the artists who blow up fast do not have the fan base in place to carry them through the tough times, it's easy for these fickle fans to turn their backs on or simply stop caring about a rapper's music.
There's so many parts of that era of rap where like people got fame so fast, they were so young, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel
Bro, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, Russ, who the fuck, like, bro, there's so many people that fucking blew up around the same time, and it's like, bro, who, like, Lil Perp, not Russ. Russ is good. I think so. I never listened to him. I think he's still relevant. Lil Perp, Smoke Perp, like bro.
that was some of the foresight that he was saying, not even necessarily about quote unquote falling off, you know what I mean?
And all their names are stupid, too.
So you don't think he predicted anything?
I don't think he predicted shit.
No.
It's like trying to build a house with no foundation. Like if one strong gust of wind comes through, or adversity in this case, well, suddenly no one is playing the music, no one is going to the shows, other artists stop hitting you up,
Even the baby, Chad. The baby fell off, right? Is he working his way back up?
and the industry decides they no longer want to play with you.
In terms of like not picking up phone calls, I ain't no friendly anyway though. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't had no type of effect on me. Like I barely called. I ain't called. When I was on top.
Oh yeah, and you still owe the label 5 albums, you gotta pay back the advance they gave you, which is really just a high interest loan. They now own your masters, they own your likeness, and they're taking most of the money from your tour if you
Oh
can
my
still
God,
do
that
that, to
sucks
try and
dick,
recoup
bro.
their investment on not only you, but 20 other failed artists before you. Not to even
That
mention
fucking
your new
sucks.
lifestyle and image you can no longer afford, eating away at your pockets. By the time many artists finally see this reality, it's far too late to turn back. Like even when you strike when the kettle is hot and the industry likes you,
No
you
cap,
still
bro.
will likely be
If you're never
replaced
on, you
at
can't
some
fall off.
point.
It is what it
This
is.
combined with an intense oversaturation
You know what I'm
of
saying?
music maintaining relevance for more than a couple of
Mario
years.
Judah, forgot about
I've
him.
been, like #1 song at or like
Ew,
album
why y'all saying
sales
ill for it,
this, and then I put out some shit that's like I take a kind of a left turn and experiment with a different
G-Eazy.
it does not hit. And how fickle and how fast people can just be like, oh, he fell off, or he,
It's just me, myself, and I.
It's a game of,
Right.
you ride these waves and what altitude you're at, and the inertia required to stay at this, like, altitude in
You gotta
pop
keep
culture
going,
and
bro. You
pop
gotta keep
success
on going,
and
bro.
Any of it, I mean, how
Right.
long of a run can you? Because it's
Chat, it's official. I hit my peak, all right? I hit my peak, okay? I'm gonna lie, Jesus, so good. I hit my peak, chat. This is it, all right? From here on out, chat, I'm gonna fall off even further than I am now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be averaging 5 viewers. I'm gonna stream once a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna only stream RuneScape, and I'm not gonna talk to chat. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? Thoughts? I think that's fucking elite right there, bro. That's elite content. Fucking elite, bro.
It's crazy.
Now, with that being said, let's talk about Ice Spice, a female rapper who took the internet by storm over the last couple of years, but more recently has seen a serious downtrend in her career, and now tens of thousands of people are unfollowing her every single
She has lost 540,000 followers on Instagram.
day. Ice Spice is a New York rapper from the Bronx who started making music back in 2021.
How was that growing up there? Like,
it was fun. It was real fun, like, you know, fighting off crackheads.
I didn't hear them on voice.
And over a year later, she would find herself going viral with her music video for her song Munch. This was back when TikTok was turning out #1 records on a daily basis, and for Ice Spice, that was really no different.
How much was there before Munch, and then how long did it take for things to go crazy?
So there was a couple songs before Munch. It was probably like 4 songs, I think.
Yo, I'm about to lie. That chain elite, bro. I'm about to fucking lie. That chain is elite, bro. Look at it.
From the start, she knew that her greatest asset was just that. Shaking her rump, rubbing her cooch, and rapping in that New York accent made her infamous right off the bat. When I say that, I mean some people were hating on her, a lot of people were loving her, but all that mattered was that she was finally popping off.
That chain is great.
Growing up, I always would just like write little raps, and I never wrote like full songs though with like hooks and verses until I got a little older and I started to understand.
Yo, we're at 2,600 subs. What the fuck? That's kind of crazy.
More, but I always had like this like want to write, basically.
Even in promotional videos that she made before she went viral, it was beyond clear that she knew that her body was her ticket to fame. And at this point, she's one of those people who's known more for her likeness and her sex appeal than her actual music.
You guys know for my body, chat.
I know you guys. Pretty girl that like post on Instagram, but there's like millions of pretty girls that post on Instagram, and like, you know, you have to really contribute to the culture in order to like matter.
I would actually say that her existence online is more like a meme than a rapper. Now, to be clear, the two do go hand in hand in her success.
Ash, maybe she doesn't have one with. Maybe she doesn't have a personality, Ash. You know, could be. Her personality could be that of a plank of wood. You know.
Without the other. I mean, recently she was on stream with Kai Cenat. He tells her to freestyle, and guess what she does out of pure instinct?
Okay, let me hear you freestyle.
She shakes her ass.
Come up. Come up. Come up.
Okay, she starts shaking her ass.
So Munch comes out, it goes viral, she signs a record deal and starts showing up doing live performances where her job is strictly to get up there and shake that ass. It was at that time that she would be seen frequently with Drake, and rumors of the two dating of course surfaced from there. Under the label, she would release her first EP, which featured more viral songs like Bikini Bottom, In Her Mood, Deli, and Princess Diana with her longtime idol Nicki Minaj.
When I met Nicki...
Alright, Duda Man, it's your time, bro. It's your time, Duda Man. You're about to take over the world, bro. We about to put you on top.
Right, for the first time in person. I was like at her studio, she was like doing her glam and stuff, and then nervous? I was nervous. Yeah, she came out, right? Yeah. And I was fine, but she came out and she looked at like my manager James and like Riot and stuff and my photographer and everything, and then she came at me. And when she came to me and she hugged me, I started crying because it just felt like I cried, but I walked away. Like I didn't say anything to her. I was just like,
I don't think I have anyone that I could meet that'll make me cry. I can think of. I don't think I got anybody like that.
This EP was a pretty massive success for her. I mean, to me it all sounds like one long song, but the target audience definitely ate this up. It was like the perfect music for women, and I would think gay men, to get ratchet to. Songs about being a baddie, working that ass, getting money, and things like that. Don't get me wrong, with this newfound fame also came a lot of new people.
Imagine I start crying on me, Joe, in real life.
Who absolutely despised
Vulcan, thank you for the
follow. I feel like when you're like huge, and people just gonna want you to fall, you know what I'm saying?
But either way, as long as people were talking about her and she was still going viral.
That is true though, bro. If you big and you make it big, and especially if you making it big is like not like, you know what I mean? Like it's you didn't do anything substantial to get there, everyone's gonna want you to fall off. And she didn't lie.
I doubt either she or her label could care less. This EP was enough for the Machine to be willing to pour more money into her career. And she would really hit it big with her next single, Boy's a Liar, catching another viral TikTok song and further pushing her image into the public eye. And if you needed any more evidence that Ice Spice was playing the game correctly, she would get a shout out and even a
Bro, what is that hair, bro? Only she could pull his hair off and look orange afro.
More evidence.
Only she could pull this off, bro. Cause like, if this is on anybody, it looks goofy, but it doesn't look bad on her.
That Ice Spice was,
like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I imagine I pulled up on stream with an orange afro, y'all gonna be like, man, what the fuck?
Playing the game correctly, she would get a shout out and even a feature on a Taylor Swift song called Karma, which in the music
I forgot they did a song together.
Industry is
they did her dirty with this picture.
Like getting LeBron to back you and say you're a great player who he wants on his team.
Doom, tomorrow I'm gonna have blue talkies.
Friendly. Taylor Swift said that she was always listening to Ice Spice's music apparently, in 2 days. And she was even with her at the Super Bowl doing very weird things with her hands. And it really did seem like Ice Spice would solidify herself with the release of the massive Barbie movie last year, as her second song with Nicki Minaj would be synonymous with this Barbie resurgence. This hit actually made her the first rapper to release 4 songs that reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Damn, I didn't realize Ice Spice had a run like this.
The very same year, which is very hard for me to wrap my head around when we've had artists like Drake, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Akon, and DMX, amongst many others who have been absolute superstars over the years. Either way, 2023 was a great year for the ginger rapper.
They have you declaring her as the artist perfectly poised to have a breakthrough year in 2023. You feel like this is your time, this is your year?
Man, I'm about to start making music, chat. Listen, I'm about to start making music, all right? I'm about to start fucking making music, okay, chat? And I need y'all lock in, tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with me, bro. You know how many, chat, all jokes aside, you know how I grew up? I told you I grew up in like an area that was like hood-ish. I grew up in the hood. You know how many of my friends that I grew up with, not friends, but people I grew up with hit me up on Instagram? Yo, how much for promo? How much for promo? How much for promo?
Yeah.
I'm not promoting your music, bro. It's just you were fucking talking about smoking weed and fucking women. All right? No. I'm not. No, bro. No.
For sure.
But 2024 so far has not been as kind to her. And it has me looking at her career through the same lens that I see someone like DaBaby. Just 2 individuals who struck lightning in a bottle, who had their own unique sounds, and went super viral, and then super mainstream for about a year or 2. And then once that newness kind of wears off, every song kind of starts to sound the same. And when aided by a little bit of controversy, they start to fall off.
Yo, why did fucking DaBaby say that at that concert, bro? He had a concert, chat. He had a concert, and he said, he said, let me get a cheers if you ain't having sex with men or something like that. Or if you don't got AIDS and you ain't having sex with men in the audience. Why you just randomly throw that homophobia out? That was so fucking random.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
What the? Where did that come from? Where? Why was that in his brain while he was performing the song before? He was like, packing the mail is gone. He's just thinking, I fucking hate gay people. If like, mail is gone. She like how I smell cologne, bro. I fucking hate gay niggas. Like, bro, what the fuck? Why did he just say that mid song, in between songs?
Back this shit. Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
And then the DJ backing him up. Some of y'all niggas suspect. What if I did suck a dick in the parking lot, bro? I just enjoy your music. The fuck you got? What you got against me? What if I was in the parking lot right before this and I was sucking a dick?
Now, in the name of continuing her fast food music run, she would come out with a rather prophetic lead single for her debut album, Y2K, Think You the Shit, Fart, which was a perfect way to kick off this album.
Bro.
Think you the shit, bitch? You're not even a fart.
Yeah, she talk about farting and pooping a lot, bro.
Yes, that is the...
Granted, I talk about farting a lot because I find it funny. But she raps about it, you know what I'm saying?
Chorus to this masterpiece. And this was actually a diss towards fellow female rapper Lotto, as the two had been sending subliminal shots at each other for the last year. Talk about a joke of a song that many people likely had to approve before it came out. She actually...
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be farting and shit. Like, you know, I find it funny. But, like, you know, if I make a song, I ain't gonna use fart as a bar. I miss poopy like I need a diaper. Grah. Like, bro, yes, that's the actual song, dude, man.
She has a ton of bars over the years about
women don't shit or fart. Luna, I know you be farting, buddy. I know you be farting, buddy. Okay. You don't have to lie to me, buddy.
Pooping. I'm the shit.
You still
I'm
alive?
that
Yes, sir,
bitch.
Grayson.
I miss poopy. I miss poopy, but I never smell. An artist's debut album is definitely something that could make or break their career, and with her using this as the lead single, that led to this album selling a modest 28,000 copies.
Damn.
Which, let's be honest, 28,000 is not that bad for an artist of her caliber, but with the backing of a major record label, and the fact that she was technically selling this album on pre-order for over 10 months before it would even come out, and then when you package that information with all this bullshit bundles artists can now count as sales once again, you'll see that the 28,000 number is very inflated. Can you guys imagine getting this shit on vinyl? Jesus Christ. The other thing is that year over year, Ice Spice has lost over 50% of her monthly listeners on Spotify while producing her debut album in the process, meaning her old songs are now cooling off and her new songs are not hitting like the old ones. In fact, she doesn't even look happy in her natural habitat of twerking anymore. And now with this latest feud that she has found herself in, she is losing followers and fans at a massive rate. And it all really started when she
decided... that color? I like that color here, bro. But when it was like bright orange, like this is crazy. This looks nice.
She is losing followers and fans at a massive rate. And it all really started when she decided to take a rapper named Cleo Trappa on tour with her. Basically, this Cleo person would come forward and say that Ice Spice treated her like shit during the duration of this tour.
Nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity.
The two of them had apparently been industry friends for the last couple of years.
Never.
But it sounds like the extent of their relationship was mainly public appearances and content creation.
It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled on some like chill shit, bro. Like it was never like just some chill. It was always like in the blogs the next day.
Yeah, man, Elsa's. I just treat Elsa's like shit.
The song is
they want her to Benny's Grayson.
So it was like, what? This girl kind of uses me for her rollouts.
She was set to open for Ice Spice, but was actually only offered this opportunity one day before the tour began.
Montclair, New Jersey. Yo, I could have went to see my Ice Spice. Bro, I could have went to see Ice Spice, chat. Oh my god, bro. I could have went to go see her,
claiming that the reason Ice Spice invited her to come perform in the first place had to do with her trying to rebrand her image to make it look a certain way.
So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you.
Come on tour with me.
And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform kind of crazy. She's like, no. I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever
Hold on, chat,
sorry. Stage.
And despite worries about the last-minute invite, Ice Spice insisted that everything would be taken care of, from her travel accommodations like food and a place to stay to her actual performances. Keep in mind, this was a strenuous, unpaid opportunity that would take months of her life. Now obviously, when someone goes on tour for another artist, it is usually a great chance for them to gain a ton of fans and exposure. So oftentimes, the bigger artists will recruit someone who makes similar music to them, or at least someone who can capture a similar fan base. Like back in the day, I saw Logic and Big Sean open up for Kid Cudi, and it was amazing because I knew all three artists, and so did most of the crowd. So I'm sure Cleo saw this as a big opportunity, but apparently once she would go on the tour, the mistreatment would begin. For example, she claims that she would often be sent on stage before the—
So they're saying that Ice Spice, what the hell? They're saying that Ice Spice only uses her because she's dark skinned.
The show was even advertised to start, meaning she was performing to an empty venue.
Online says the show starts at 8. It would even say 9 sometimes. And guess what time I was going on? At 7:30, 7:45. I was going on before the show starts.
Oh, hell no.
So that was kind of weird in itself.
Now apparently this was only the tip of the iceberg on this shitty situation. She claims that she had one day to prepare for the tour.
Logic wipes Cardi and Cudi. Logic has one good album, bro.
One day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for?
In my opinion.
Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me.
She wasn't allowed to bring anyone with her, and that she wasn't even listed on the lineup. And basically it sounds like she felt like she was being treated as a second-class citizen, not having a dressing room, not having a hotel room to sleep in, and not being included in team meals while on the road.
And we just sitting on the bus. We just like, yo, like,
yeah, Kiwi a troll.
Did somebody come with us to McDonald's? Like, Nobody want to walk there by themselves. We fake want a man with us. They like, oh, that's mad far. Like, nah, like, word, there's a desert, it's scary. I'm like, okay. Nobody said anything about food still. Come to find out.
They ate already.
Everybody ate.
That's fucked up.
Can you believe that? Everybody ate. Guess what? They all went to a steakhouse.
Basically, it sounds like she was not part of the plan at all, and that by the end of the tour, it felt like she had overstayed her welcome.
Imagine we go to TwitchCon and Elsa's come home, and fucking make a video about me like this.
Remember,
we was at TwitchCon, and I was like, yo, I'm hungry. I was fucking hungry, and it turns out every single person got food but me. Every person but me. He went out to eat with Joe Bartolozzi and Sneak and Handsome. And I just wasn't included.
She wasn't even getting paid, and she even claims that while she was performing, her debit card was used to buy designer items behind her back, and it really just seems like the opportunity was not worth the stress, nor the time, or the effort that she was putting in, and that the opportunities she was missing out on to be there were far greater than what this had all turned into. On top of that, Ice Spice apparently stopped talking to her at all right in the middle of this tour, and basically outside of a stylist that she made friends with, she was pretty much on her own.
I didn't have a room. I was told I was going to be with her, but I didn't have a room. No room for me backstage at all. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no rider. I was with her. I was so confused. Like, you're not being my friend, so I'm going to make more friends. Like, girl, it's like she wanted me to be miserable and alone, and it just didn't happen because that's not what God had planned for me, boo.
As some of you may know or probably don't know, I am a personal stylist.
Man, what the fuck? Who's this male Ice Spice?
And I was hired as a backup stylist for Ice Spice Tour. And when I say everything that Cleo was saying is dead ass true, is dead ass true. The first thing that caught me off guard was when I first made it there, okay, I get with Spice, and me and her cool as hell, so we just be regularly talking about shit. I see she type got an attitude, so I asked her like, what's up? Like, you good type shit? Like, you know, filling her out. She like, oh yeah, I'm cool, woo, woo. It's just Cleo black ass doing too much.
Oh shit. I'm
like, damn, hold up. So now I get back
what the fuck?
In a room with Ice. She on FaceTime with Riot. She letting him know like, yeah, she doing too much. She blowing my scale. She was like, bitches gotta go, they asking for too much. Woo woo. Bitches acting broke. Like, I'm really tired of her black ass.
Yo, what the fuck, Ice Spice?
Damn, like, why does she keep saying this? Like,
why she emphasizing it? I'm sick of her fucking black ass.
What?
That's not me, multicolored Benny.
Guys, it's not rare for an opener to get less than preferential treatment while on tour with a bigger act, and you do hear a lot of stories about openers not even spending any time at all around.
G-Eazy is that much taller than Drake? What the fuck?
Granted, this was apparently her friend, who she allegedly begged last minute to do this with her.
I took a step back and just made the opportunity what I could make it. But it wasn't genuine at all. Nothing that you do is genuine. Everything is calculated. Like I said, I was the token black friend. You didn't have your other best friend around because you said that she didn't match your aesthetic. Like, there's something very wrong with somebody that is only friends with somebody for their aesthetic. Look how you talking to me like you was never even my friend, bro. She's just like, bro, this is why you never gonna be anywhere. This is why you never gonna get nowhere. If I was a careerless bum, why would you even bring me on tour?
Lastly, she would claim that Ice Spice has sold her soul.
For some reason, I feel like that last part was a little extra. I feel like she didn't say all that.
Everybody hold hands. Hold hands, hold hands. Lord, thank you so much for bringing this amazing group together right now with this amazing stream and our amazing teams, Lord. We are all from the same place, and we are all trying.
The devil wants to come out of me.
To get to the same place, which is the we all want to experience different things in our lives, chat. So thank you so much for bringing all of us together, and I pray that you allow us to grow on other people, on each other, and I pray that you allow us to reach any measures in His life.
Wait, this is fucking Ty Lil. What the fuck, Chad? This is Ty Lil.
And you just watch over us daily. You bless us. You allow us to bless other people with our work and our amazing craft, and you help us enjoy this night. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. She would also share.
What, she showed the messages? Oh, damn, that's crazy. Oh, right here. Here it is.
This text message exchange they had where she expressed her frustrations after the tour. And Ice Spice pretty much just replies in these messages that none of that was her fault and that it wasn't that deep. Later, she would even respond to these claims on a Twitter space where she had this to say.
Y'all put in laughing faces, y'all know?
Hell no, I never know that.
Yeah, I know this is not funny. Bitch, you not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much food, you fucking vacuum, that the server was like, where did the food go? Like, stop it right now. You talking about she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room. Bitch, can I play with my one time?
Now this made people even more upset, and they called out Ice Spice's hypocrisy for clowning this woman for eating a lot, when many speculate that she's been off that Ozempic weight loss program. And the speculation actually got so strong that she released this like workout weightlifting video that really didn't prove anything. Chat? People also claim that she basically is someone who thinks
I miss poopy, but I never smell. God. What the fuck?
That her shit don't stink, and that she has way too big of an ego for how volatile her career is at this point. I mean, honestly, I didn't think this was like the biggest deal in the world or really like cancel worthy, but with most of her fans being women, they aren't going to like the whole Mean Girl shit, especially when it feels like she was punching down here on someone who was supposed to be her friend, someone who she invited to come perform on this tour for free. I don't know, to me, if I'm her manager, we aren't releasing any more albums, just the occasional single trying to go viral on TikTok, and honestly, the primary focus shouldn't even be on rap anymore. Like, I think she has to transition into an influencer, or an IG model, or an OF girl, or some shit like that.
Nah, if Ice Spice made an OnlyFans chat, do you understand how much money she would make, bro? If Ice Spice made an OnlyFans chat, you know how many people would buy that shit, bro? She would make $5 million in one day, bro.
Because to me, the curtains on her music career are closing pretty damn fast. But I do want to know what you guys think about Ice Spice. I want to know what you think about her career. I've yet to meet like a big Ice Spice stan.
Dude, man, ready for your
I'm sure they're out there. But either way,
you ready, dude, man?
I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know,
you ready for your big explosion, dude, man? You finna be the one to replace her, bro.